It's important for menopausal women to focus on consuming high quality protein sources, which means protein sources that provide essential amino acids. In this video, I'm going to break down how to optimize your protein intake in order to get the best results. Stay tuned until the end of the video, where I provide you with updated information regarding my protein powder recipe and the correct calorie profile. My name is Jennifer Lipscomb, and I help Black menopausal women with the sweet tooth lose fat on a fully or partly plant-based diet without skipping dessert. For women with fully plant-based diets, this means having to combine different plant proteins in order to get all of the essential amino acids that support muscle health. This includes legumes like lentils, chickpeas, black beans, and edamame. Quinoa. Quinoa is a complete protein, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids. It's a versatile grain that can be used in salads, as a side dish, or even as a breakfast porridge. Tofu and tempeh, these are soy-based products. They're rich in protein and can be used in a wide variety of dishes. Seitan is a high protein meat substitute that can be used in place of traditional meat in many different recipes. Edamame. These are young soybeans, and they're not only delicious, but they're packed with a lot of protein, fiber, and essential nutrients. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and flax seeds. They're all great sources of protein and healthy fats. Nooch, or nutritional yeast. This is a deactivated yeast which has a cheesy flavor and is often used as topping or seasoning. It's a good source of protein and vitamins, especially vitamin B. Whole grain foods like brown rice, bulgur, barley, and whole wheat provide protein along with fiber and other essential nutrients. And before I provide my favorite protein source, I would love it if you would comment below whether or not you get most of your protein from plant-based sources, and if so, which ones do you consume the most? So the last protein source, which is my favorite, is protein powders. And you're probably wondering, why would I prefer protein powders to high quality, nutrient-dense whole food proteins? Hear me out. Depending on the type of protein powder you choose, you can have a high protein to low calorie ratio, whereas with protein rich whole foods, you are likely to consume more calories. You can also add them to any of your meals if you have a neutral flavor, which makes food prep much easier. And for some, too much soy in the form of tofu or tempeh, or even edamame, which are some of the highest protein sources made with soy, they can trigger allergic reactions. Also, if you get a good brand, you can ensure it comes from organic whole food ingredients, which means less processed and healthier. However, the problem with protein powders is that they're very expensive and can include toxic ingredients, such as fat-inducing chemicals called obesogens, such as MSG or soy protein isolates, which block cell receptors, preventing hormone and insulin from passing into the cell, which stops the breakdown of these chemicals, and they end up being stored in our fat cells. To avoid possible additives and to cut down expenses, I often make my own. If you haven't already, please check out some of my homemade protein powder videos. I'll leave a link in the description notes. I want to make you aware of an error. In my first homemade protein powder video, I inadvertently miscalculated the protein and calorie profile and didn't catch it until too late. So shout out to Jules at Julesification for catching the discrepancy. My new calculation reads that for every 20 grams of protein, there are 378 calories as opposed to 80. My apologies to all of you for that error. Like Jules, if you happen to have the MyFitnessPal app, you can always double check the calorie and protein profile for each recipe that I provide. And if you wish to have more support on your fat loss journey, you can join my free mini fat loss course. I'll leave a link in the description notes below.